The playoff race is taking shape. I'm Scott Hanson. You're tuned in to the EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 11. We begin with a good one in the AFC. And this is the home team's quarterback, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Thunderbirds are playing well. They move to 7-3 with the victory. Up next, another intriguing matchup. And it's the Raiders' defense that comes up with the big play here. They only had 1 takeaway on the afternoon, but it was an important one. The Raiders win their 2nd straight, and they do it in style. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. This would turn out to be one of the biggest plays of the game. The Black Knights win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hanson in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. Las Vegas Raiders. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And off we go. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
You think back to last week and what was really a pretty bland game. He didn't do a ton that was overly exciting, but his team was still able to come out with a win. I think that's really a testament to this roster that they have built. Yes, you're going to need your quarterback to play good ball as the season progresses. In the meantime, they are good enough around him that as he continues to find his way, this is still a tough team to match up with.
First down run, netted 3, so we've got a 2nd and 7 here.
Ready, put.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. Here's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Love. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
You know, Mike, at this level, you just very rarely see the type of performance we did last week, where just one player is so much better than everyone else on the field. I mean, yes, he throws for all those touchdowns, but then at the same time, he's able to protect the ball. I mean, he is just operating at a completely different level, and I'm not sure what he has in store today, but I'm certainly excited to see.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Keep it on the ground with Gentry. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. Once again, it's Genty. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And the Raiders in that first and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready? Packing.
Genty will take this. In for a Vegas touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead.
Titans nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go. Hut, hut. Red, set.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. And this is a slight improvement over the previous visit and lose yardage. Not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and long.
To throw is Love. Look wide. Get this one complete. They'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they beat him and bring him down.
30-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Trying to make a play out of a pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Throwing is Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Incomplete. Jeremy Chin on the
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll go with the sneak. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
First down.
Get ready.
A gain of a yard.
Back to throw is Love. That's complete to DK.
Complete to Chip DK.
From the 20, here's second down and 4.
Second and 4 at the 20-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Love. He's got it at about the 8. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
That's good for a Titans.
Come on,
First
stay.
down.
Ready.
First and goal.
Bigsby. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they shoved him backwards. From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Green.
One more time with Bigsby. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down. So a little extra time to think about this third and goal as we've hit the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Vegas after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. As we are ready to get, and he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. So they send in Will Reichard for this field goal try. This from 34 yards. Reichard's kick is good. And the Titans are on the board. It's 7-3. Reichard had the field goal a moment ago. Back out now to kick this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense and their wideout, Dante Thornton, heading back out for their next possession. He's been as involved as anyone in the league in the middle part of the season, the NFL leader in receiving yards to this point. They'll try again here, second and 10.
Cowboy 80.
He'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
16 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Here's a handoff to Gentry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to line scrimmage. That's it. From the 46. Here's second and 9.
Brings up second.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is taken in left side by Thornton. They'll look to pick this up third and a yard.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 1.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Lions.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down. Now Gentry. And he will get into the end zone. Ashton Gentry. Touchdown Raiders. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game. And now 15 for the year. The point by Little is good. And the Raiders extend their advantage to 14-3.
Titans 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
To throw is Love. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Here's Love to throw. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Titans 1st down.
On the handoff, this is Bigsby. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it here. And he will have a Titans 1st down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches.
At the 39-yard line.
They go play action with Love. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Let's go now.
Here's a designed run.
They went to the designed quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going, short game.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down.
Gain of 9 yards. That's another Titans.
Straight ahead, it's Bigsby. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. It's up for the loss of a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Set, go. Yellow, 20.
On 2nd down, Love. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. Set.
12 yards to
The
go.
tight end Kincaid in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the 1st down marker.
On for the field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans up the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hey, Mikey, come on, 80. Crack going.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
18, 5 here. 18, Rodwood. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll look to throw. He's going to try it here again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Brings up 3rd down, and
this time they stay on the ground. He's got the first down past midfield. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Week 12 is here. After this weekend, 2/3 of the regular season will be in the rearview mirror. Let's get into the highlights. Our look around the NFL starts now. It begins in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Bengals. And here's the Bengals wideout. He's going to look at the catch and then look upfield and watch this. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. The Bengals had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions as they host the Houston Texans. And this is Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to show some burst, and he has a score, 24 yards on the touchdown. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills hosting the LA Chargers. And it's Justin Herbert. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. The Chargers win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Robinson. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Forced to his right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 20.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Vegas. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Titans head coach Brian Callahan there as his guys take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Set, hut, yellow, 43.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Will find his receiver, that's DK. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down.
Yellow. Blue check.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds. Up past the 35.
13 yards.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
First down.
Blue check.
Out of the gun. They're going to run, and it's Bigsby. He'll throw his way forward for a couple. Xavier Watts there to bring him down.
2-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down throw for Love. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Here's a handoff to Bigsby. Oh, and he takes a really good leg in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Brings up 2nd and
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Love. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
brings up 3rd
Here we go.
and
Here we
10.
go.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. Now Love. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and it'll take the ball over on down.
Come on.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Wise decision, especially at this stage of the game. You certainly don't want to force something and let the other guys right back into the game.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline. And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's 4th down. You know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drive alive. This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, like kind of controlling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. It is 3rd and long.
Yards to go.
Ready? Cut. 33. Yellow.
Love. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down.
For the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Titans will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The Raiders offense and Ashton Jeanty heading back out onto the field here. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Back to throw. He'll try to set up the screen to Jeanty. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
And the Raider first down.
They'll run with Jeanty. And it's a short take up to about the 42. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
A gain of a yard.
Here's a second and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Finding room at midfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a 3-tight end look as they have it first and 10.
For a Las Vegas first down. First and 10.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
There defensively.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And that ball out of reach.
Previous play is under review.
And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And now it's going to be third down. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 19 Lions.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. He gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
They'll run to begin the fourth, and here's Jeanty. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him, and I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one taken in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Raiders 28, Titans 9.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
The Titans offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. That's doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
The offense retains possession.
Here's Love. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Love to throw. That's complete to DK. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. Back to throw is Love. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Titans first down. 1st and 10.
Love to throw it on first down. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Nice game.
And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No game. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
9 yards. And the Titans first down.
At the shotgun, it's Love. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 4-yard line.
On 2nd down, Love. That's hauled in at the 2. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first
That's
down.
a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
Love to throw. Good blocking, and he's in.
touchdown, Tennessee.
Jordan Love. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
The kick is good.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Warrior 17. Get up, go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's another Titans first down.
On 1st down, it's Love. That's thrown right side, but
Intended
incomplete.
for Chip Ryan TK.
2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
To throw is Love. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's
Throwing is Love. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Ready, ready. 60 ready, ready.
They'll go for it. Love. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Here we go. 1st and goal.
And the Titans, 1st down.
Quick, down.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that long cross, setting up 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. Here's Love. He's got his big tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Titans. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Reichert good with the extra point. And the Titans have cut the deficit to 5.
Titans 23.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Keeps his field position to start this drive.
Their own 27.
The Raiders offense and their wideout, Dante Thornton, heading back out for their next possession. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
70. Dragon 60.
He'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. To the goal line and in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown Raiders. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign.
Should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown. That makes this a 2-possession game here late.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
To throw is Love. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Here comes 2nd down. Love. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. They'll throw here on third and short yardage. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on fourth and long. Now Love. Going for it all. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
19, Charger, 9.
Back to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
On first and 10, here's Love. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
That's good for a Titans.
Now Love. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Second down throw for Love. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Jabril Peppers on the coverage.
Here we go. One final play. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.